Artificial mind and movement, known as A2M in the industry, has been around for 17 years. We've grown over the years. We're now over 400, almost 500 people working on a dozen projects at any given time.
We've been making licensed titles for movie tie-in games, children's games, and more recently we've been branching out into more mature titles.
Wet, rated M for mature.
Wet is an acrobatic shooter. You have a dual gun system where you can target one enemy with one hand and automatically shoot at another at the same time. You'll see this sort of element of spaghetti western and grindhouse in everything, in the graphics, and the animation, and the music, and the dialogue. Wet takes place in a variety of different locations. You're going to San Francisco, you're going to Hong Kong, you're going to the UK, and each of those different environments has a different feel. All of those environments were modeled using Autodesk Maya. We use Maya's polygon modeling features to be able to create our environments in very, very high detail. It's a quick and effective way for us to create our environments and to be able to test them in the game engine and iterate as quickly as possible. One of the great things about Maya is the scripting. We've had people internally here creating tools for the artists to apply shaders onto their environments, to be able to modify the shaders, to be able to go back and forth between our shader editor and Maya, to get it into the game and iterate on it quickly. Really the flexibility of Maya to be able to create our own tools really fast that can help the whole art team be much more efficient.
This is Ruby.
Ruby is a no-holds-barred kind of fixer.
The premise of the game is that she gets double-crossed and she tries to sort it out, who are the bad guys and who are the worst guys.
Obviously, a big part of Wet and Ruby is her ability to run, jump, ledge run, pole flip, knee slide, all the while shooting with both guns. Ruby's development starts in Maya. The animators rely on a lot of in-house development that works with Maya, including our character rig that allows animators a lot of flexibility with the way they control characters and the animations that they do in-game. The other side of the pipeline involves the mocap. We'll take Ruby's model and export it to MotionBuilder. We'll map her onto the MotionBuilder rig and do all the mocap. Typically, some of the things we'll have to do is adjust arms, and MotionBuilder allows us to layer in additional layers of IK to replace arms and readjust poses to match others so that the animations seamlessly branch towards each other. If we needed to repurpose animations, if we needed to adjust poses, very simple to do in MotionBuilder, and whether it was originating in MotionBuilder or in Maya, very simple for us to go back and forth and make it work for us.
Wet is a very fast-paced third-person shooter, and the AI has a very short lifespan. The AI should be able to find a way to outmaneuver Ruby or find out what attack works best in that particular situation.
It was important for then PCs to interact well with the environment. And Kynapse had an amazing solution at creating the path data automatically from a collision mesh. Traditionally, we had to have some artists actually build that path data. And I was looking at this and saying, well, you know, why reinvent the wheel? If something is good and it's there and it's available, why don't we just use that inside of our own engine and pipeline and focus on the things that are going to separate us from the crowd?
There's a word for people who cross her. Dead.
Our competitive advantage is our productivity and our creativity. If you don't have both, it's hard to be competitive in this market. We're close to 70 titles published on a total of 130 SKUs or so, a SKU being a different console in a different territory. The next generation consoles are all about quantity of content that you have to generate. So we have to have an optimized production pipeline to be able to create more assets with less people. And Maya would satisfy all of our modeling materials and animation needs, but could also be extensible so that we could create our own little optimized aspects of the production pipeline plugged into that application.
We're continually developing those tools, and in fact, we're in the midst of developing some new tools that I'm quite excited about, and I don't think we could do it really without Maya.